everybody? It's Dr. Rick. Hope everybody is having a great day. It's been a very busy and productive and challenging day. Life and the times. Look, I'm not going to be long. It's that time of the day that I've started to look forward to, a moment where I step away from work and relax and unwind, take some time to myself, reflect, maybe chop it up with some guys and colleagues, and I'm going to do that. But look, time is winding down. 2 more days for the final live course that I teach on the 7-day online business launch. It's a formula and blueprint that I've used for over 12 years. It has proven successful. I've obviously mastered it and gotten better at it with time. And so many things that I've done. I've done it for people. I've done it for myself. And now I'm teaching people how to do it for themselves. You know, I still, through Myriad Business Solutions, offer to do it for people, you know, obviously at a price, but there's a way that you can do it for yourself. And I've been, you know, I created the course. I've been selling it for $400 for, man, a while. And so I decided, hey, I'm going to actually teach the course for several weeks. And I'm going to do it at a discounted price. And what happened? You're going to still get the course, same course you got if you would have got it yourself and had to work your way through it and learn it and do whatever. The difference is I'm going to actually expose you to some ideas, some talks, some concepts that simply can't come through on paper, that you really need to hear expressed and heard, and you can ask questions about. But you're going to get the steps, the 10 steps from concept and idea and product all the way down to starting your business, growing your business online. And this works whether you have a business idea or service to offer right now or not. The great way to start is to have an idea where you're promoting something you created, you've done, you're good at, and you're selling, because that has longevity. But there are so many other ways out there to promote other products, to get behind, to write content, to blog, to vlog. All these different things are ways to create online revenue. And they're still viable, and they're actually expanding and growing, and there's so many different ways to monetize your presence online, and you should definitely be taking advantage of it. If you haven't heard me lately, I talk a lot about the fact that if you don't have at least 2 independent streams of income, meaning that these are income streams that you control, nobody can fire you from it, nobody can cut your pay, nobody can lay you off. If you don't have at least 2 of those, you're behind the 8 ball. And when you have as much volatility in the market, much volatility in the economy, and you're looking at inflation, especially this type of inflation. There's inflation driven by lack and high demand, which is a normal part of inflation, but there's also inflation driven by a devaluing currency. And that's what we're dealing with also, is that the dollar just simply doesn't have the value. It doesn't go as far as it used to go. It doesn't buy as much. So it takes more of it to buy something. All you got to do is go grocery shopping, and you'll see that with ease. I mean, you can spend $100 as an individual, and you may be able to eat a week, maybe. It's crazy. So, you know, that's something you need to be aware of. It's a bunch of things you need to learn. It's a bunch of things I'm going to be teaching in the coming weeks, but this is the last live class. The reason it's the last live class, last week was supposed to be, but I got a lot of requests of people who wanted to bring it back one more time. So I'm bringing it back this last time. But the reason that it's not going to be a live talk class is, number one, is it takes time for me, and I'm extremely busy. It takes time for me. It's not really financially viable. There's not enough money that comes in from doing these classes for it to be worth the time that I put into it. But it's fun. So I get the fun out of it. Plus I get to help people do stuff that they may not do if I don't help. So that's the fulfillment I get. But the primary reason is we're taking all of these courses online. Online, you go, you sign up, you pay, you take the course, you complete the course, you get your certificate of completion, and now you're ready to move out and do something with it. And I'm doing all of my courses like that. I'm moving them from digital. Number one is, digital is hard to control. You sell it to one person, 50 people get it. And, you know, I'm looking now as I expand and as I grow to be more aware in protecting my intellectual content. It's my money. It's my life. I created it. I came up with it. And so it's my responsibility to find ways to protect it. And so this is what I'm doing as a part of it. Plus, that's just the way to go. It's easier to deliver. It's more fluent. It's more intuitive, so to speak. So that's the route we're going. We're advancing as technology advances, and that's what's happening. So this is the last time now. What you can't get nowhere is the guy who created the course teaching it to you, answering your questions, and doing it for $97 and giving you one of our top courses, a $1,500 course for free. You're going to get Breaking the Curse of Procrastination, and you're going to get the online version, which is actually going to be more than $1,500. You're going to get that course gifted to you. The moment that it's up and released, you will receive access to the course free of charge. So we really want you to get value out of anything you experience with Rick Wallace Enterprises, whether it's Vision X Institute, whether it's Myriad Business Solutions, whether it's Master Fitness 21, Odyssey Media, whatever. We want you to have a quality experience, and that's something we're working extremely hard on. And we plan on closing the year out in a bang, and so it's all full steam ahead. But I want you to be able to sit up and have income that you control and you create, and that you can literally determine the level. Here's the thing. Once you get into any market, once you choose any product, once you decide how you're going to enter the market, and I explain to you the basic concepts and precepts of business. It's real simple. A business comes from identifying a problem. I don't deal with a whole lot of trends like it's hot right now, because those trends phase out, and then you got to come up with something else, and you hopefully haven't over-invested in inventory and a bunch of other things. So what I look for is a problem that's going to consistently exist. That's why I am in the life improvement, health, mental health industry, because there's always going to be a need for someone to work with people in this area. I'm going to always have an opportunity to work. And here's the thing. So you find a problem, you find a solution, you show people how you can solve their problem, and you then let them know how much it's going to cost for them to solve your problems. The people who see value in it will pay you for it. And you will find that the better you are, the more unique you are, the fewer people there are that are solving the problem like you, the more you're able to charge for solving the problem. It's a beautiful thing. The third thing is you want to do it with quality. The second thing is you want to do it with quality. The third thing is you want to do it uniquely and make it part of your personal brand. Why? Because your personal brand is a reflection of who you are. Nobody can be you. So once you start doing business based off of your personal brand, based off of your personal personality, based off of who you are, you create a level of uniqueness to how you deliver it. Nobody can do it. The way that I do what I do, there are people out there that do some of the things I do in different spectrums, but the way I do it, how I do it is unique to me. It's my personality, it's my passion, it's what I'm invested in, and I go hard in the paint doing it, and people who work with me love that about me. And so that's something you can get with me and maybe a couple of other people, but I still bring very unique nuances to what I do, and people experience it and they love it and they come back. So, and that's the other thing, customer retention is more important than customer acquisition, and people don't get the understanding. If I can get a few people that I keep, they're better than the 10 people I get once and let go. And I explain that all in the course as well. Here's the beauty now though. You do all of that, you get that, you got them. But there's also an understanding of how you stay in the game. There's an understanding of how you go. But at the end of the day, what you want to know is if I'm in there. Now, here's the beauty of it. The beauty of it is this. Once you get in the game, once you understand what's going on, you can look at the amount of effort you put into something and see what you get back in the way of revenue. So then you can start to equate. If I put 5 hours in a day, this is what I get. So if I want to get this, I then need to put this X amount of dollars in a day. And then how can I leverage and get more out of it with the same amount of time? And you start to play with it, you start to realize there's a way to really capitalize on my knowledge. There's a way to really capitalize on my way of addressing people and attracting people and dealing with people. It's a shame you got so many people on social media that are simply happy with getting likes, simply happy with getting shares. They don't realize the power of they have to really change lives, to help people. And if they use that same ability to to attract people, to empower people, they would never have to be worried about their lifestyle again. And they actually think they're winning with the little stuff they're doing because they are on taking pictures and selfies and stuff like that. I'm not dogging nobody's hustle, but what I'm saying is when you have that kind of pull, you leverage it. You leverage it. And I want to show you how all of that's possible and what we're doing and how we're doing it and how far we're going to go and what's going on, and you get to see it. And again, for those people who want us to do it for them, we'll do that, but I want to show you how you can do it for yourself. The link is in the description box. Don't balk on it. Don't miss it. You don't want to. On that note, I'm about to get in here and do what I do. It has been fun. You guys have a great day, and I will talk to you soon.